Hello everyone, and welcome to today's barn tour video. It's been really a while since I ever had a barn tour. I've actually never made a barn tour video, so welcome to my first barn tour video. If you guys have seen my oldest videos or a series I made called Achieving Dreams or the Advent calendar last year, then you would probably know how my barn tour looks. Or no, how my previous barn looked like. But finally, after a lot of effort, because I had a barn before, and I made a bunch of videos, but then unfortunately I had to get it removed for some reasons, and yeah. Well, finally my barn is back, and I'm really happy I have my barn again, because it took me forever to get it ready. And yeah, welcome to today's barn tour. I'm really excited to film this barn tour. I've actually filmed this barn tour twice, but I didn't really like how I made the video, and it was way too long. So hopefully this version would be much more quicker, and hopefully it's good enough so I can upload it to YouTube. All right, thank you so much for clicking play, and hopefully this doesn't get too long for you. If it does get too long, then you don't have to watch this till the end. Just watch however much you want. And I'm excited to make a lot of cool videos. If you guys want a spoiler, I have an advent calendar that I'm going to be doing. I'm making it myself, and there's like all these cool numbers. So yeah, that's a small spoiler for the future. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started with our barn tour. So over here we have this sign I made with stickers and some glitter stones, Horse Friends Stables, and some flowers right here. I got this for my sister. She made this for me. So here's some hoof prints in clay, I guess. I use them for like the entrance, and like this white fence is like a small gate you can enter and leave. So over here on the right we have this big pasture, and I want to let you know that there's also Stracciatella in this pasture, but she's currently not here. So here we have Spooky Light. This is Loretta's horse. Here we have Spooky Light, Loretta's horse. Over here we have Lucky. And then over here, Lucky is Emily's horse. And over here we have Peppermint. I remember filming her in the 3 Herds. She was a forest horse, and yeah. So this is like a little pasture stall kind. So over there in the back, we have Marie. She is the barn owner, and she has tacked up Heartblood. Heartblood is my absolute favorite horse. He's my favorite Schleich horse, and I really love the dot, like the white dot on his forehead. I think that's a star, I think so. And I made this tack myself. I don't think it looks very good. A bareback set. And I really love this horse. I just love the mane detail. Like how detailed his mane is. I know it might probably not look pretty, but he's still my overall favorite horse. I just love this model. And yeah, here's Marie. Alright, so right over here we have a riding arena that I made out of popsicle sticks and cardboard. I wanted to make the fencing white, but it didn't work out, so it's more like pastel colors, which is really pretty in my opinion. So over here we have Loretta riding on Elena, and she's currently doing some jumping. In front of the riding arena we have these little cute chickens, and here are some bushes. And here's like a sign that says Horse Friends Stables. This is the riding arena. So right over here, we have this little area right here. We have this little one stall that belongs to Heartblood. Then right over here, we have these little washing stalls, and they're probably like my favorite part of the stable. This was like one of my very first sets I ever got, and I absolutely love these washing stalls. They're just so detailed. And here is Bella, one of the workers, and I don't mind that her hands are like that. I think it's really pretty, and she's also one of my favorite Schleich humans. Over here we have this little wagon. Here are some cleaning supplies. Over here we have our tack room. Inside the tack room we have brush boxes, food, some horse tack brushes, and in here we have brushes, food, horse tack, and a lot of horse supplies. I'd say I'm not really a fan of this tack room, and the reason is I just miss my tack room so much. If you guys check out my old videos, I really miss the tack room I had. Oh, I miss it so much. This tack room, I don't know. I'd say I'm not a fan of it at all. Like, I miss the other one too much. I might actually get the Schleich tack room set or the riding hall set because it's a cool set, but I already have a riding arena, so I really want to get the tack room set because I don't know, I don't really like this tack room as much, and I want to make it more detailed, and yeah, but for now this will work. So in here we have these little rabbits, and I haven't given them names, but this is Snow. Okay, this is Greywing. Let me remember. Oh, Fuji. Yeah, so Snow. This is Snow, Greywing, Fuji. And what's the black one's name? No, write in the comments if you have any name ideas for this little black bunny. Oh, right over here, I really like this building. It's like one of my favorite buildings. And ta-da! A riding hall. I just absolutely love it. Even though it's really small, here we have Zoe lunging her horse Stracciatella. But I added a wall back here and a little mirror for riding, and I just like it. Okay, so over here we have my newest set that I got recently is this veterinarian set. So here we have Vanessa with her horse, Mango. And here we have Melissa. She's Marie's sister who is giving a shot to Sunny, Mango's little foal. Yeah, so here's this veterinarian set. I really like the veterinarian set. I think it's just amazing, and I love how it's a car, and also you can like build a veterinarian area inside. It's just amazing. Okay, so now I have introduced you all to this area over here, and now I would like to introduce you all to this little area over here. So over here we have this little stable, which is currently empty, but in here we have Mango and Sunny, and in here we have Mississippi and Missouri, who are out in the pasture. So these two areas are created for mother and foals because they have like a little pasture outside and they have a stall. So I just made it like a little mother and foal area. Over here we have Robert, the barn owner. And out in the pasture we have a tree and a little squirrel. Here we have Skylar. She's currently pregnant, but her foal isn't born yet. At the front of the barn, we have bushes and flowers. Now let's check the inside. In here we have Ronya, Eclipse, Moonlight, and Snow. They aren't here because they're filming. Emily and her horse Skylar. Guys, I'm so sorry for the terrible filming. Here we have a little news board. New riding stable, new stall under construction, more horse feed, tag delivery, looking for a kid club teacher. Over here, we have Lizzie and her horse Blossom. I just love how she has like such a pretty braid. Like I love this Schleichhorse just because of the braid. And I like her coloring a lot. I honestly like all of my Schleichhorses because they are amazing. And I've made this halter. Over here we have Whippe, Blossom, Onius, and we have this little white pasture with this cute little tree. And we have Pandora, Moana, and Misty. Here's Misty. Over here, we have this dog house where we have Sugar with the little collar that I made, which took me forever because I couldn't tie it. And Pungo. I like this dog a lot. Oops. And in here we have the event planning center. And if you have watched my previous videos, then you will know what an event center is, of course. Alright, so now I've showed you this barn. It isn't really different than my last barn, except for the grass. And I think the grass makes a big difference. Like the grass, it changes the whole barn. Seriously, I love it. It's my favorite barn that I have ever made. And I hope you enjoyed the barn tour. Now it's time for our city tour. Over here we have Emily's and Ronaldo's ranch. Here we have some saddles and some bridles. Here we have a little birdie nest. And this is a little closet. Here we have some brushes. And then we have a guitar and we have Emily. Here we have some food storage. Here we have like a little food basket. And here we have Ronaldo who is sleeping. And yeah, and here we have a little key and food. Right over here we have some horses. And this is Daylight, Emily's horse, and Fire, Ronaldo's horse. Here we have a little campfire that actually lights up, which is really cool. And here we have a little basket. Right over here, we have a playground. Over here, we have Mia and her older brother, Tim. So yeah, here's the playground. Over here, we have a little shopping area, Monica's shop. I'm not going to show the inside because it's pretty basic. Here is Smiley, another dog that belongs to the Horse Friends stables. Here's Smiley, another dog that belongs to the Horse Friends stables. And here we have a little cafe. Here we have like a little table, a light, a menu, and then on the inside, we have like the cafe. Here we have Selena, who's Anna's mother, and this is Anna, and her best friend Hannah. Right over here, we have the house. The kitchen, the table, the living room, Emily and Sophie's room, Robert and Maria's room, the balcony, the bathroom, and here's Sophie. And here we have Linda, the grandmother, and her attic. I know this was really quick, but I didn't want to take forever. And I hope you all have enjoyed my barn tour. Stay tuned for future videos because I have so many stories that I'm going to make and I'm really excited to make them. Also, if you didn't know, I post videos once a week on the weekend, so be sure to check those out. Stay tuned for farther videos. Bye! Here. Oops. I used them. Look how detailed. Focus. Camera, please focus. Let's say, I'm honestly... Oh my god, why is there a pencil? Ah! Now I just feel like coloring. Yeah. I just feel like just scribbling on here. Back to the video. Yeah. Oh. How many times is this thing gonna fall over? Come on. Oh no, not again. Finally. Wait. Where did I put my thing? Oh, there it is. Why is this all so messy? Gotta fix this before starting to film. Okay, that should be good. Oh wait, did I start the video? Oh, I want to introduce. Here we have a dog. Oh, my slippers.